in Uganda. I'm 53 years old, married with one daughter. I am in Uganda since 2.5 years. I'm a career diplomat. I am in the government service almost 30 years. Before I was appointed as ambassador to Uganda, I was in Ankara at our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I was Deputy Director General responsible for the East Africa region. And Uganda was one of the countries which I was responsible to follow and develop our bilateral relations. So before I came here, I was already aware about our current bilateral political, economic, and trade relations. Therefore, since I am here, I take the advantage of this, and I am pushing forward our relations, also with the help of the Ugandan embassy in Ankara. As some of you may know, our embassy was opened in 2010. So relatively, we are a young embassy. And the Ugandan embassy in Ankara opened the next year in 2011. In our embassy, we have commercial consular, military attaché, consular responsible for interior affairs, and also consular responsible for religious affairs, which follows the Turkish charity events and the NGOs active in Uganda. We also have Turkish Development Agency Office, which has been doing a great job since the early 2000s. They successfully accomplished more than 100 projects in various fields. As you also know, we also have Turkish Airlines. They have now 9 flights a week, direct flights to Istanbul, and enabling the Ugandan people to travel all of the world. Of course, since I am here, we have exchanged various reciprocal visits of business delegations, both to Turkey and Uganda. They are taking part in fairs, forums, panels. They also make B2B meetings. Lately, for example, we are now hosting in Istanbul on the 16th and 17th of October, Turkey-Africa Business and Economy Forum, jointly hosted by Foreign Economic Relations Board of Turkey and Ministry of Trade. We, as embassy, we selected 50 distinguished Ugandan business people from various sectors, and now they just traveled 2 days ago to Istanbul, and now they are building new bonds with their Turkish counterparts. So since I am here, I am especially focusing on to develop our bilateral trade and economic relations, since we already have excellent political relations between our brotherly countries. Our Vice President, His Excellency Cevdet Yılmaz, visited Uganda in January 2024 upon the invitation of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for the Non-Aligned Movement Summit. I am proud to tell you that we were the only country invited as a special guest to this big event, though we are not a member of Non-Aligned Movement. We are also hosting, organizing various activities to strengthen our relations. We are, for example, annually hosting our Ugandan friends on the occasion of Turkish Cuisine Week at our residence. It's a good opportunity to introduce our cuisine and share our culture with our Ugandan friends. As I told you, our focus is more on our bilateral economic and trade relations, and therefore I'm happy to observe that these relations are steadily flourishing. First of all, the trade figures. In 2024, our trade volume was 75 million, whereas in the first 8 months of 2025, I am happy to share with you that our trade volume reached 96 million US dollars, which I believe will exceed 120 million as of end of December. So this will mean an increase of almost 60% compared to 2024. This means that our efforts to develop our bilateral trade relations are giving its what desired results, and it also shows us that we should continue to push forward. Besides that, of course, the real and big development was in the construction sector. It was in the headlines of the Ugandan press for a long time, the Standard Gauge Railway to be built between Malaba and Kampala. This railway is undertaken by a Turkish company called Yapı Merkezi, and it's as you know, it's the biggest transport project in the history of Uganda. Once finished, it's expected that the freight costs from Mombasa to Kampala will drop by half, and this will really a big contribution in the long run to the Ugandan economy. As a landlocked country, no need to say this SGR project is a strategic decision, a visionary decision, which will further develop the Ugandan economy and will contribute to the welfare of the Ugandan people. Besides that, Summa, another Turkish company, is building the stadium in Hoima, the Hoima City Stadium, and they have done also a great job. And we expect that the inauguration ceremony will be held end of November, next November, or beginning of December. We are proud of their speed and their performance. Besides these two companies, we have other ones. Gülsan is building the tarmac road between Lira Apaç, 100 kilometers. Another Turkish company, Polatyol, is building again 100 kilometer tarmac road in Nakapiri-Pirit. And they have completed almost 80% of their work. Taking this opportunity, let me share my view that we are pleased to contribute to the infrastructure of Uganda, and we hope that we will undertake. These companies will undertake new projects in the near future.
You are watching the Lens program. Stay tuned. Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Get value for your money by choosing the right paint. We have weather coat emulsion, undercoat emulsion, silk vinyl emulsion, flat emulsion, super gloss and high gloss. Global Paint, a reliable product.
Welcome back from the break. This is the Lens program.
When we talk about challenges, of course there are challenges. Those challenges are in any country, including Turkey. And as embassy, of course, our duty to overcome these challenges. With my colleagues at the embassy, we are working to this end. I can mention, when we talk about Uganda, I can mention, of course, a few challenges, like as I told you, as a landlocked country, the freight costs are high for further developing our bilateral relations, and this SGR project hopefully will drop these costs. We are also trying to polish the image of Uganda in Turkey in order to attract more investors and business people so that they are more eager to come and invest in the country. We are also closely working with the State House anti-corruption units against some cases of scam, and we are pleased with our cooperation in this respect. We will celebrate 102nd anniversary of the foundation of our republic in 1923 on the 29th of October in Sheraton Hotel. Following World War I, we won our war of independence against the imperialist forces of that time of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Our National Day, 29th of October, marks the day our ancestors declared the foundation of the Republic of Turkey in 1923. We remember with deep respect the heroic struggle of our forefathers. Since then, Turkey has risen as a proud, modern and dynamic nation, bridging continents and cultures and contributing to peace, stability and development across the world. In the coming period, we would like to sign the basic important agreements which we have already negotiated and agreed to a great extent in the draft texts. The first one is the reciprocal promotion and protection of investments, and the second one is avoidance of double taxation. We also would like to hold the third meeting of the Turkey-Uganda Joint Economic Commission in Kampala, following the elections in Uganda next year. And of course, above all, we hope that we will host His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni in Turkey in the period ahead. Our President His Excellency Recep Tayyip Erdogan visited Uganda in 2016, after which our bilateral relations reached a new level. So I believe His Excellency Museveni's visit will mark another crucial step forward for our bilateral relations. Turkey greatly values its warm and growing relations with Uganda, built on mutual respect, friendship, and cooperation. On the occasion of Uganda's upcoming elections, we wish Uganda peace, stability, and success throughout this important process. We are also trying to advance our contribution to the education sector in Uganda. Turkish Development Agency, Turkish Diyanet Foundation, Turkish NGOs, all together, they are active in this sector. So far, they have been in various corners of Uganda. They were engaged in building new classrooms, giving vocational training. They upheld various projects in agriculture, health, fisheries, tailorship. These are the ones which come to my mind now, but there are so many fields they are active. Only, for example, Turkish Development Agency has completed more than 100 projects in whole Uganda. Yearly, they are designing and executing around 12 projects. And besides that, as I told you, the Turkish NGOs are very active all over Uganda. They are also very active during Ramadan and Eid al-Adha. I am also happy to share with you that in the last Eid al-Adha, according to our information, the Turkish NGOs slaughtered more than 30,000 cattle and distributed the meat to the people in need. This is also a contribution to the cattle breeders, and I'm happy that year by year the numbers are increasing. Another challenge I have recognized since I am in Uganda is, of course, the visa issue. I know very well the difficulties the Ugandan visa applicants are facing, and since I am here, I am working hard to ease and fasten the process. As you may know, we have a company, a Turkish Route company, it's called. It's in Yusuf Lule Street. And through this company, we are receiving the applications of the Ugandans. Because we want that the business and trade relations between our countries deepen and flourish more. Another issue I would like to share with you in the education topic is that we have been providing more than 370 Ugandan students scholarships in our country. I am also happy to share with you that this year the number reached almost 40. we are also pushing forward and trying to distribute the information, how the applications are made, and what kind of documents are needed. Please be informed that we share this information every year in January, and we receive the applications through a website. Those who are interested to continue their university education in Turkey are all welcome to make and put their applications online and upload their documents, so that we will host in Turkey more Ugandan students, and all branches